This segment of What the Was Yappe Doing is brought to you by Schlitz. Yappe.
Alright, it's Halloween today, 31st of October. We got rained out this morning. It's been raining on and off. And yesterday we took the day off, pretty much rained all day on and off. And we were about due to let the farm soak here for a day or two. It's not a big piece. We don't want to pressure it. We hunted it for 4 or 5 days straight last week. Action wasn't there. So there's just no need for us to just be in there pounding away. So gave the day off yesterday, gave the morning off, but now it looks like we gotta get back in there. Cell cams have been popping here the last few hours, small bucks chasing does around. Things are starting to get wound up by the looks of it, which is a good thing because it's been dead here all last week. So plan is right now it is, I don't even know what time it is, gotta be going on 11:30. So what I'm gonna do is I got the buggy all loaded down. We're gonna take the decoy out. Old Floyd, he's getting his first rip of the year. Actually, he's brand new. Brennen bought him this year. So he's going out first time swinging, hopefully. So I'm gonna rip down in here. This is where we're at right now. I'm gonna come in here with the buggy. And there's a creek crossing here. And I'm gonna stop and park the buggy there. And walk this ditch up. And hopefully I can get a tree picked out somewhere along this edge. We got a west wind blowing just like this. We're gonna hopefully pull deer out of here, anything over there if they're up in the CRP. So we're gonna put Floyd somewhere out in this pocket and do some rattling this afternoon, see if we can't get something wound up. But that's the plan right now. I'm just gonna go in. The rain's just letting up right now. So I wanna get everything in there. That way I can come back, park the buggy, and then we'll probably head out about 1 o'clock. We'll just walk down in here, walk the ditch, hang a double set river's edge, jump in it for the afternoon. So that's the plan. Just want to kind of go in there, get everything in there. That way we don't have to haul anything too far this afternoon when we go in. So it's that time of year. We're gonna see what Floyd can do this afternoon. Hopefully he can pull something out. Again, we had a shooter daylight last night, like an hour and a half before dark. We had another one hit a scrape last night. So they're here. We're gonna run into one eventually. We just need them to be in the right place, right time. We got a good feeling that might be today.
I'll be back. Got paid. See you later.
See here, this ditch runs kind of an S-curve and gets back to where we want to be. So grab the decoy, grab the stands, slip down this ditch, see if I can't find a tree we can just pop right up in here this afternoon. But wanted to get in, rain is just letting up right now. Deer moving, but want to get in here, find a tree, get everything picked out, run back to the shed, grab some lunch. We're gonna slip in here for the afternoon, so I'll take you along, see what we can find. Dynamite access is money. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I got working here. So as you can see, we got high ditch banks both sides. Slip right down this creek system. I got Floyd back here ready. As you can see, right up here is a real edge on this creek, and out in front of there is all CRP. And then the rest of the farm is over here. We're playing these deer to come out of this timber or out of the CRP. Right down here we're going to put Floyd. So, but you can see how how tall this ditch bank is. Access is absolute money. You can't get better access. Fresh rain. Walking on these leaves is dead quiet. I'll get over here and show you what the tree looks like. We're gonna access and go right up this hill, right into that tree right there. It's the afternoon of October the 31st here in Illinois. We took yesterday completely off. It rained most of the day on and off. We're thinking about getting in a tree this morning, but it was calling for rain, and in fact it did. But that weather broke about 11 this morning. As soon as that happened, I came in here, brought Floyd the decoy in, double set, saw, dumped it in this ditch, and then went back, got some lunch, and came right back in here and hung this double set. We're in a tree. Deer movement on the cameras has been pretty solid here. Today, a couple young bucks pushing some toes around, it looked like, just as that rain was stopping. So, got a really good feeling about this afternoon. I think them deer are going to get up and move pretty well. Now that rain's moved on, sun's starting to poke through the clouds. But we're sitting overlooking a little bit of CRP here. And then it goes up a ridge system onto another big CRP flat. And we got a huge creek system that rolls down through here. Got a black widow mock scrape just across the CRP here from us. Probably 80, 90 yards. Had a couple of good bucks on it here in the last week. And we've had quite a bit of action. Just seeing deer run up through this CRP. We got another camera up by the pond up there. They've been hitting that scrape. So we feel like we're in the game here. We got Floyd right over my shoulder, about 15 yards. First time we've put him out. And I think he's ready to rock and roll. So we're going to sit here the rest of the afternoon. It's just about a little after 1 right now. And I don't know, feels good, weather's right. We just need one to do the dance. It's going to happen one of these days. Hopefully it's tonight.
Went pretty slow, but we did see a, looked like a 6-pointer. He come out about 150 yards from us up towards the pond. Brennen caught movement of another deer up in the CRP, but we never could really tell what it was. The way that 6-pointer was acting, it probably with a doe and he lost her or something. But that was, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour ago. We haven't seen anything since. Cameras are still pretty slow. Few fawns, does here and there. But that wind's starting to die down a little bit here. Starting to feel good. We're gonna probably let things settle here for a little bit, and maybe around 5, a little after 5, we'll hit the horns together again, see if we can't get something wound up. But we're in a good spot. We just need the right one to do what we need them to do. I mean, it's one of them things. We've had bucks here 90 yards from us on that cell cam. We've had shooters up 150 yards by the pond on, you know, daylight. Just a matter of when they make their rounds, I think, on this farm. We can see quite a bit again tonight. So I think as long as we can get eyes on a good buck, we got a solid chance of pulling him in here and letting him see Floyd, and I think it'd be game over. But in order for that to happen, we gotta see one of these boys. Been on giving her for about a week now. Seeing deer is just not the right one. So they're here. Just a matter of time before one messes up and shows himself and we're in the game.
Hey guys, welcome back to another First Light in the Field. We're here in Illinois. Just wanted to touch base, show you guys what I run as my first layer. I'm running the Fuse. Works really well this time of year. I do sweat a little bit on the way to the tree, but this thing has that wicking material, gets rid of that moisture. It's not damp for the whole sit. Plus it's just being long sleeve, it's a good first layer. I can layer over the top. It's not bulky, which is key. Once I start putting a lot of layers on, I hate just feeling that bulkiness to me. So if you guys are looking for a great first piece to put into your outfit, definitely head on over to First Light, check out the Fuse system. You won't be disappointed.
A few times I give her a snort wheeze and then bang on the drum. We ain't playing small ball anymore. can't see them yet. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That had to be the best hunt I personally have ever experienced as a bow hunter. Behind the bow. Oh my God, dude. Are you kidding me? The most intense, I don't know how long that was, but that was all of a half hour, I would say. I mean, it feels like that. I don't know what it was.
20 minutes on that.
20 minutes. I can't believe that just happened. We literally just did an interview and I said, it got real dead calm out. I said, I'm gonna bang the horns together and see what happens. So I grunted a couple times, snort wheezed, grabbed the horns, started banging them together. All of a sudden I look, here he come over the hill. I'm like, Brennen, shooter, he's coming right. He got to the top of the hill, he stopped there, hung out for a little while. Brennan's like, he's just licking his lips, he's gonna come, he's gonna come. Sure enough, he dropped in the swale. Come up over the top to the CRP, you could see his rack. He didn't see the decoy until he got probably 40. And then he seen it, and then he got wound. And the show that he put on that you guys are gonna be able to witness is just unreal. Like, he sat over there, raked some shrubs. He'd walk 10 yards, make a scrape, piss on himself. And he'd come all the way around here, and he got probably, I mean, he's only at 15 yards there, but the thing was, he was facing me the whole dang way, and I was gonna shoot him there at about 20. But he was quartering. I didn't want to shoot him quartering. I let him work, and I didn't know how focused he was on the decoy, but he got to that spot and he started backstepping a little bit, and I was like, I'm not letting him get out of here. 15 yards. He was quartering just a touch, I think. But I put that arrow, put that schwacker, buried it right in that crease. He didn't go 60 yards. Watched him pile up. Just climbed down out of the tree. Track job on this one's pretty nice. He only went about 60 yards from where I shot him. It's absolute textbook hunt. So we're gonna walk up. No sense in following blood. We can see him tines up over there. You can see just from here what that schwacker did to him. It's literally where he was standing. This is literally impact, and he is just pouring already. That's what a schwacker will do to these deer. Freaking nuts. Just pouring. It's gotta be in him. Maybe. Well, here he is. Illinois tag has been punched, and man, what a hunt did we have this afternoon. We never had an encounter with this deer up until the night, and he waited until we could absolutely have just a textbook hunt. We rattled about 5 o'clock, I want to say, made some commotion. I was mid-rattle, and I seen this deer come up over the CRP on a full sprint, told Brennen, hey, shooter coming. And he stopped at about 150 yards. I hit him with a couple grunts, and that was it. Here he come right on a string, got to about 40 before he seen Floyd. And once he seen Floyd, he just put on an absolute show. This deer came in, worked bushes, worked scrapes, pissed on himself. He ended up working all the way into 15 yards over Floyd, our DSD decoy. And man, just absolutely lit him up. We watched him tip over 60 yards from the tree, and it's been an awesome week here in Illinois. It was slow, but we just knew it was a matter of time before one of these deer messed up and came by us. And man, I couldn't think of a better way to do it, that's for sure. Just an awesome hunt. Can't thank Brennen enough again for being along on yet another awesome, successful hunt. And to do it on Halloween, that's the first buck I've ever killed on Halloween.
man, just it's awesome. And we've just been off to one hell of a year, crew-wise. Everybody's just been hammering deer, and we're gonna keep that going. We're not even into November yet. Got a lot of tags to fill. We're gonna keep this train rolling. So we're gonna get this deer out of here, load him up on the buggy, and probably have a few beers.